Hello and welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since my last video, but today is a public holiday. I woke up early and I just felt really inspired and focused to do a lot of stuff actually. I took a lot of vlog pictures already, some posts lined up. I also wanted to film a couple of videos ahead of time so that there's one a week for the next few weeks, since I have some travel and other exciting but quite hectic things coming up in the next few weeks. So today I have a favorites video. It's something I haven't done in the last couple of months. I just didn't feel the inspiration to do so. I don't want to force myself to just sort of pick through whatever is new and make them favorites. So if this is going to be the case, I'll rather have a favorites video every 2 or 3 months and let the things be actual favorites. And it's going to be a mix of old and new things. It's not necessarily going to be new things only. If my voice sounds a little shaky, I've had a bit of a cold, but I'm basically fine. Just a bit of a cough. I'll try not to cough in your faces. I very recently started using the Innoir Daily Moist shampoo and conditioner. It's a salon range. I think it's Italian if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me. And I've only been using it over the last week or so, but I wash my hair daily, and even from the first wash I could tell that it's a good fit for me. It's moisturizing, but it's not too nourishing, so it's not too oil rich. And I can see that my ends look good, you know, where the layers and things are. Sometimes they stand a bit all over the place if the shampoo isn't hydrating enough, but it's still light enough so that there's enough movement in my hair and so on. So I'm very happy on that. I'll put some price and stockist details in the description box. It's no secret that I'm a Batiste fan for life, probably. I love their dry shampoos. I use dry shampoo almost daily because my hair is so fine and limp, and I usually need a bit of a refresher, sometimes even directly after I've washed and dried my hair. But I think it might be new on our shelves. I saw the Sassy and Daring Wild variant, and it's all leopard print and very much gangster, if dry shampoo can be gangster. But it smells really, really good. I think it's my favorite Batiste smell so far. So really happy with that. I think I'll pick up a couple more of those just in case it's a limited edition variant. Skin is not cooperating well. If you're not from around here, it's now the beginning of May, which means in South Africa we're going into winter. I live in Gauteng, which is in the Highveld, which means it's the rainy season is over now. So it becomes really, really dry during winter, which is a horrible combination to have cold and dry for your skin. I don't know why it's so early this year, but my skin is suffering so much. I'm itching. I am really uncomfortable. I'm trying to get into the habit of applying body butter or body lotion to my body every time I take a bath or shower, which is a horrific thing to not do, but it's just not something I am into. I would rather soak in a bath half filled with oil and be done with it, but I do not enjoy applying body lotion from top to toe every day. I can't explain it. But anyway, so I've been using the L'Occitane Whipped Shea Body Cream. Yeah, that's what it's called. It is a limited edition, so check if you can still find it. It has the most peculiar texture. It's so light. It feels like almost nothing at all. And I must say I am going through it pretty quickly, but I'm also applying it very generously. I'm ridiculously impressed with the things I'm using for skincare lately. I will have a blog post up on it in this week, so there is a link to my blog in the description box if you are not familiar with it. But yes, I've started incorporating retinol. I'm doing some serious antioxidant stuff. I am just deliriously happy. But what I'm most impressed with for now is the Dermaceutic Active Retinol. It's a 0.5, so 0.5% of retinol, which is a very good percentage to start with. I tried to use a 2%. It was a disaster. I will never do that again. I can't tell you what miracles retinol does for my skin yet, because I'm on my 3rd or 4th week now. So, I mean, there's no miracle skin changes yet to speak of, but my skin feels really good. It looks really good. As much as I'm suffering on the body side, my face and neck area is really, really happy. no reaction whatsoever, no redness, no flaking, nothing. So I'm really impressed. I did not expect getting onto retinol to be this easy, but as I said, there will be a blog post with more details, so hop on over there. On the luxurious side of things, another L'Occitane product that I've been using is the Immortelle cream mask, and you can either use it as an overnight mask, like a sleeping mask, or you can use it as an intensive 20 minutes apply a thick layer type of mask. I just like to sleep with it. It is a bit tacky and sticky. It has an odd texture. It feels very nourishing. You can feel it's very thick and creamy, but there's a slight tackiness to it as well. But I find I just put it on early enough, so because it does feel like some of it just rubs off. So I don't waste my product by applying too much of it. I apply about as much as I would apply night cream, maybe a little bit more. And I just make sure I apply it like at least half an hour before I hit the hay so that I don't rub it all off on my pillow. And the next morning, your skin feels so good. It's all soft and plump. The wild card this month is MAC Essential Oils. I never would have imagined to have a MAC skincare product anywhere near my person, but hey, never too old to learn, I suppose. It's this lovely little bottle of nourishing oils with some essential oils added, of course. And I find some days I just need a little bit extra. I'll apply it in the mornings if I've done retinol the night before. It's just a lovely, nourishing. Use a couple of drops. Either mix it in with your day or night cream, or just apply it on top of it. It's this dinky little bottle. It's not very expensive. I think it's a very good addition to most skincare routines. The last one before we get onto the makeup is a fragrance, and I'm not a big fan of sweet smelling scents in general. The gourmand stuff, definitely not. You won't win me over with a caramel, chocolate, vanilla scented something. But on the sweeter side, I must say, the Armani C, the EDT version, is lately it's been one of my favorites. I've been wearing it almost daily for the last month. And I don't know, I just love how happy and soft and sweet and fun and easy to wear it is. I usually favor fresh and sort of uplifting, slightly soapy scents almost. And yeah, this is a very nice change and I'm enjoying it very much. On to makeup. The first one, I'll just get it out of the way because it's so ridiculously expensive, but it's so ridiculously amazing as well, is the new Chanel CC cream. They did what I didn't even give it a second glance last year. They had this one CC cream, which is one shade. So now I think they still have only 4 shades, but it goes a lot further than the one shade that they had. I have shade 20 and I'm so obsessed with it. It's so dewy. I'm wearing foundation today, but it's beautifully dewy, but yet it manages to stay on. I will, if you have fine lines or pores, I will powder those areas because I think it will maybe settle in those. But overall, the finish is amazing. You need so little. I hardly need concealer as well. It really does have a good color correcting effect, as well as decent medium coverage. I've seen some mixed reviews and I see people saying, oh, it doesn't really have coverage, and I just think, did you not test it at all, or what is the case? It's a nice thick creamy formula, definitely gives coverage, and I'm just very much in love. Another quick one from Chanel was a rediscovery that I just sort of dug out from the bottom of my makeup drawer. It's one of their cream eyeshadows in the shade Fatale. I'm pretty sure that it's limited edition, that it was part of a collection. So you might have to check on eBay to find it. But it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I find that it's the perfect. I love the rusty, ready eyeshadows that everyone seems to be wearing now, but they can be a bit extreme, and I find this is sort of just a touch away from that. It's not too extreme, it's still very much to the bronze side, but I find there's a bit of plum and there's a bit of that rusty element in there that makes it a bit more special than your average bronze. I also discovered in my makeup drawers Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream for Eyes. And I only started using it because my YSL Touche Eclats were all finished and I was very sad. But I did want to see if there's something I can use before I go buy another one. And I'm very happy with this. It's almost as good. I mean, I'm a Touche Eclat fan for life, so I don't think I'll ever be able to replace it with something else. But this is a really good dupe for it. Does a good job. I don't only use it on my eyes. It's a type of sort of liquidy concealer that I like to apply on anything. I have this spot of pigmentation that whatever goes under my eyes goes onto that as well. It does a good job to cover. Um, yeah, very happy. Less than half the price of Touche Eclat, so not a bad buy. The last two products are both eyelash products. The first one is the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, which is an eyelash primer, and I thought it was such a gimmick because why on earth would you spend as much on an eyelash primer as you would on your actual mascara? But I must say, I'm a convert. I no matter whether it's warm or cold or what I do, I by lunchtime I have smudges under my eyes, and I don't even wear mascara on my lower lashes. It's somehow the top lash mascara gets under there. And there's flaking and things like that, and that's not really, it doesn't, I mean, the very high end, like the Chanel and the Lancome mascaras, are better, but yeah. So when I use this, there's nothing. There is absolutely no smudging at all. The only drawback that I can think of is that it is quite difficult to take off, even with an oil-based eye makeup remover. Together with that, I am. It really surprised me, but I really am enjoying Miss Manga Punky Mascara. Um, and I'm a little bit too old and set in my ways to wear it the way that it should be worn. I don't try and make it clump. I actually try my very best to not make it clump, but it's such a dramatic mascara. So if I use this over the Estee Lauder Little Black Primer, there's a very good separation going on that sort of prevents the clumping that it is. I mean, it's supposed to clump. It's a clumping mascara, but I don't want that. My lashes are quite long, so clumping just looks spidery. I think if you have shorter and quite dense lashes, then clumping looks good. So, what I'm trying to say, the combination of these two is brilliant. I get the definition, the length, the volume, everything. Thank you so much for watching. I have a couple of more videos coming up in the next few weeks, so subscribe if you don't want to miss those. And I'll chat to you again soon. Bye!